The World Cup rebel nobody talks about, Vikash Dhorasoo's untold story. Imagine dedicating 2 years of your career to helping your country qualify for the FIFA World Cup, only to arrive at the biggest tournament in football and discover that your role has all but disappeared. Every training session, every sacrifice, every international match had been building toward one dream: playing on the world's biggest stage. Then, just before the tournament began, someone else returned. And suddenly, you became an afterthought. That was exactly what happened to Vikash Dhorasoo at the 2006 FIFA World Cup. Dhorasoo wasn't a last-minute squad addition or an inexperienced youngster. He had been an important part of France's qualification campaign, regularly contributing in midfield while Les Bleus fought their way to Germany. But everything changed when Zinedine Zidane ended his international retirement. With Zidane back, head coach Raymond Domenech rebuilt the team around the legendary playmaker. France became stronger, but someone had to make way. That someone was Vikash Dhorasoo. For 2 years, he had worked toward this moment. Yet when the World Cup finally arrived, he found himself sitting on the bench almost every game. While millions of fans watched France's remarkable journey, Dhorasoo watched from the sidelines. He continued training every day, preparing as if his chance could come at any moment. But deep down, he began to realize that his opportunity might never arrive. France's campaign gradually transformed from uncertainty into one of the greatest comeback stories in World Cup history. They defeated Spain in the round of 16, stunned defending champions Brazil in the quarterfinals, overcame Portugal in the semifinals, and reached the World Cup final. The team was making history. Meanwhile, Dhorasoo barely stepped onto the pitch. Despite helping France qualify, he played only a handful of minutes throughout the entire tournament. For many footballers, disappointment remains private. They accept the coach's decision, congratulate their teammates, and move on. But Dhorasoo chose a very different path. Throughout the World Cup, he carried a small handheld camera. Rather than filming tactics or revealing confidential dressing room discussions, he recorded something much more personal: the silence, the loneliness, the endless waiting, and the emotional struggle of being a forgotten member of a successful team. While the rest of the world celebrated France's victories, Dhorasoo documented what it felt like to live inside the squad without truly belonging to it. After the tournament, he turned those recordings into a documentary titled Substitute. Instead of highlighting famous goals or unforgettable victories, the film focused on the psychological reality of a player trapped between pride and frustration. It offered viewers a rare perspective that football fans almost never get to see: the experience of someone whose World Cup dream slowly disappeared while standing only a few meters away from the action. The documentary immediately divided opinion across France. Some praised Dhorasoo for exposing the human side of elite football, arguing that professional athletes are often expected to hide disappointment behind forced smiles. Others believed he had broken an unwritten rule of football by revealing life inside the national team. Critics accused him of being resentful and selfish, while supporters admired his honesty and willingness to speak about mental isolation in one of the most glamorous environments in sport. Nearly 2 decades later, opinions remain split. Was Vikash Dhorasoo brave enough to tell a story nobody else wanted to tell? Or did he cross a line that professional players should never cross? What cannot be denied is that his story reminds us of something football history often forgets. Every legendary World Cup creates unforgettable heroes, but behind every trophy celebration are players whose dreams quietly fall apart. Not everyone experiences the tournament by lifting medals or scoring iconic goals. Some experience it by waiting, hoping, and wondering why the opportunity they spent years earning never arrived. When people remember the 2006 World Cup, they think of Zidane's brilliance, Italy lifting the trophy, and one of the greatest finals ever played. Few remember the man sitting on the bench with a camera in his hands, recording a completely different World Cup, one filled not with glory, but with isolation, disappointment, and unanswered questions. Perhaps that is why Vikash Dhorasoo's story remains one of the most unusual chapters in football history. He didn't rebel by refusing to play. He didn't attack his teammates. Instead, he chose to document the invisible side of elite football, the side that cameras almost never show. What do you think? Was Vikash Dhorasoo right to reveal his experience? Or should some dressing room stories remain private forever? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe to Hidden Football for more untold stories from the beautiful game.